Guys, it's Pip here. So just thought I'd do a video this morning. So woke up this morning and I was thinking about this odd concept of love, and I realised that actually the most important thing to have in your life is love, because not just in terms of relationships but also in terms of what you do in your day. I have got two businesses at the moment, and one is running a confidence course and the other is sort of affiliate marketing, teaching other people to set up a business. And I've kind of come to a standstill on both of them, and I'm working part-time at a cafe, and I'm really considering what is my next move forward. Do I move back to my mum who's 100 miles away, or do I stay here with my brother, or what do I do? And I think what I've come to realise is you've got to do something that you love. A lot of people that go into business think it's all about the money, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, life is about making money. I've kind of learnt that the horrible way, but actually each of us needs a different amount and standard of money, and you can really sacrifice your quality of life for that. So just be careful. I was reading yesterday actually on Glassdoor. I was looking at a few companies, and one of them I just looked up was Thornton's, and I don't know why I looked it up, to be honest with you. It's not like I'm applying for Thornton's or anything like that. It's not like I've seen a job advert, but I just thought about, I've always kind of loved Thornton's, and actually the company were rated really high. Thornton's, the chocolate company. There were some really good reviews, people saying, it's sad that they had new management. I think this was about a year or so ago, so it's probably might be okay now. But they're really good at encouraging people to develop themselves and give new ideas, and this went always great because it was shift work. But it, as a general whole, actually it was rated really high, and I was like, do you know what? Wouldn't it be fantastic to work for a company like that who actually love what they do? Wouldn't it be wonderful to have just a way of living where people really just feel inspired? They're not just going to a job because they're going to a job, and we're living in this unconscious world where we're just getting up and going through the motions. We actually look forward to something, even though we might not know exactly what that something is. Even as, it's not bringing in $1 million or whatever it is. So that's just really my revelation for today, and I think life is about love, and I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are, with business and things, and it's all about ambition and that sort of thing. And I've been reading this book called Ambition, and it's just really, really interesting. And it was talking about goals, and it said one of the things that you want to do is do something that you really, really want to do. And I figured that actually what I really, really want to do is just live a very, very peaceful, straightforward life. The jumping around, I don't think I'm that type of person. I just don't have that natural kind of direction. I guess we're all different. I guess maybe that's part of life, coming to not only truly understand who you are, like I've had to truly understand that actually a lot of things I used to do I have no interest in whatsoever. I used to do, for example, church bell ringing, and I can honestly take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter to me. So, whereas my mum would be like, oh no, come out and support the group and this, that and the other. Anyway, so you've got to accept who you are. And this is going to sound a bit cliched and a bit nuts, but it does start with loving yourself. And people, when people said that to me, I didn't honestly have a clue. I was like, well, I actually don't know what that means. And basically it just means, I would say, have compassion for yourself. So accept that you do things wrong, and accept that you're not, 24/7 an amazing person, because no one is. And accept that, things are going to go wrong for you, and accept that you're going to make a few bad choices in regards to judging people. I have. Certainly this past year I've made a few mistakes. Been let down and disappointed by a few people. I've had a lot of pain, and so I've lost a lot of people, and I'm glad. I don't need people in my life who are nice enough but don't have any love or compassion. It's now I used to be quite a a compassionate person, definitely, and I've now got to the point where I'm like, well, you know what, it's their problem. And there's a fine balance between that. Don't be taken for a ride, but don't let others who are genuinely in need not receive your kind words or your time, which are the two most important things. Joel Goldstein talks about this a lot if you want to Google him. So yeah, it's hard, and I would say don't be afraid to get rid of people who are nice enough but have no love or compassion. It's just not. There's no point. There's no benefit. I have honestly in the world two good friends. One is called Laura, the other one's called Angela, and they got back in touch with me, and they have reached out when I have not had the strength to reach back, and they've done it constantly and consistently at particular times when I haven't really deserved it. So I would say they're my two great friends, and I would rather have those in my world rather than 50 million other people who are not even half their quality. So that's all from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.